Tynan Ewart, another guy that put in some really good time for Dave Shayak this year and last.
Yeah, came over with them from St. Cloud State, and a good job to jump up into the play. Here's that one off the backside of Ian Ashton. That go his glove eventually? Yeah, off the back of his leg. It could have gone pretty much in.
Again, Northern Michigan pushing the pressure here, being outshot just 4-2 here in the early going. And right to the near circle, shot in, save made, rebound loose, and fired just wide. Great save, but Altrichter could not finish.
Rebound kicked out very nicely to the back corner. Good job to get that out to the point for Galt. And then on the back corner, yeah, that was Bettens that was actually over there. Had some net to look at. But back over there, great play by the defenseman from Michigan State, Sean Barnhill. He is the tallest player to ever play for Michigan State at 6'6". He used every inch of it there.
Penalty has expired. We're back to 5-on-5. And we have no score with 8:47 to go in the first period. Spartans on the run into the zone from the near side. Shot, goal for Michigan State. Porter Martone on a relatively sharp angle. And the Spartans take the lead 1-0.
You're right, Scott. He was in between the face-off dot and the bottom of the left circle. And he kind of spun around a little bit with that puck and decided to just let one rip. And looked like it might have ricocheted off the top.
Tried to drop it there, broken up by Northern Michigan. Wildcat got around the side. There we go with Galt. Galt's got two with him. Pass to the near side. Shot in. Save made from a terrible angle. And partially fanning on it with a Wildcat. Sent right in. Another big rebound given up by the goaltender, August.
Russell on the left wing into the zone. Popped off his stick. Travis Shouty keeps it alive. Into the slot. Driving down the slot is Martone. Poked off of his stick. Stramel takes it around behind the net into the right circle. Cycles it back to Russell. Now up to the right point, 19 seconds. Back around behind the net. Martone tapped it there. It's still behind the net. Comes off to the side. Now out in front. Goal! Yes! Charlie Stramel picked up the puck and got it high off of the top of the net. 2-0 Michigan State.
Boy, I glanced up to look at the clock. 10.3 to go in this first period. A great last-minute goal here for Michigan State to end this first period. Yeah, and just a ricochet. Martone picked up that loose puck.
In this end zone down to our right. Wildcats going to get there. There's Ewart. Chopped at there. Trying to knock it free of the Spartans. Got a man wide open in the slot. Loose in there. Shot in. Save made. Offensive end faceoff. And Northern Michigan's not had a lot of these here in this period. Trailing 2-0. Shot in, just missed the post on the far side. Good look off the draw.
Here's a look at that last one. I think it did kind of catch a little bit of the post.
Thing on it. If it goes the length of the rink, it's icing. It's not. Northern Michigan desperate for a change, and they're able to kill it. Here's Lindstrom coming the other way. Great look towards the middle, and a penalty coming up to Northern Michigan, no question. And this is what wears a team down. Says Gall out top. Far circle. One-timer hit the pipe and came right back out. That hit the iron square and came right back to the shooter.
Russell, Stramel, Martone, great job of working around, and that one was as big a clang as you're going to hear.
For Michigan State. Lindstrom pushes it over the blue line. Goes back to pick it up at the goal line, and it's tipped up to Sturbeck. Romani, right circle, now to Sturbeck with a big slap shot and a shot and a goal off of the rebound. Gavin O'Connell got the rebound in the left circle and went upstairs. And the Spartans lead it 3-0.
Well, there's that power play goal we were looking for, Scott. Shot came from Max Sturbeck out at the blue line, Scott. Looks like it just went wide left, and that's where Michigan State, Gavin O'Connell.
From the near point, chopped at there by the Spartans. Michigan State lost the handle. Dempsey now turns it over. Here comes Michigan State the other way. Possible break straight up the middle. Shine in. Shot save made. They poke at it, and this is going to get some tempers up high.
Oh, I did. And Tomi Manisto, the native of Finland, that's a great move to come in. And it was laying loose right by the handle of Ian Ashton's stick. Here's a good look at it. Just kind of flipped out of there, and he thought he had it underneath. Good chance to come in there and poke it loose.
Pitka on the draw, Clark out to the point. And again, Michigan State doing a really nice job of shutting down any shooting alleys. as Northern Michigan just doesn't have a whole lot of opportunity from the point. Break back the other way. Moving up ice here is Stramel, looking far side. They've got him. Shot, save made. Stramel with the rebound. Save made again. It's underneath and kick free.
Pick of it. Good defensive play there to take that away. And boy, Ian Ashton just sprawling across to get that. He read the pass, but if you notice, Russell's shot went to the back post. So Ian Ashton had to reach back. Cheese up here, too.
That, too. Under 3 minutes to go. This has been a lot of fun. 2-on-1 coming the other way. Here's Argentina for Northern Michigan. Shot, save made. Off of the blocker, and a very casual save, too. Tech football tomorrow, and then come back for tomorrow evening. You see the save right there again by Trey August. Start the rush once again. Jakob Altrichter turns and rips it in. The goaltender watches it, comes to the near corner. Spartans give chase in their own end. Schiller couldn't knock down the puck. Here back the other way in the open net. And this will be Manisto coming in for Michigan State, and that makes it 4-0. Looked up ahead to Lee. He's just going to pull the trigger and send it down to the corner with 3 and 2, and that's going to do it here on a Friday night. And a 4-0 win here for Michigan State. So very entertaining game back and forth. And when you're the #1 team in the country, like Dave said, you got to be able to go get it. And they did.